The Black Josh Burger, right here at Joshua Brooks.
So, you're going to eat some of my food today. I hope you like it. It's chicken. Like chicken?
I love that.
Yeah. It's chicken 4 ways.
Cheese. Go on.
Pulled chicken, fried chicken,
Wow.
popcorn chicken, chicken wing.
Wow.
Burger.
Yo, I love that. Like, my dad's a chef, so
No,
I'm excited to try new food.
I'm not excited your dad's a chef. So yeah. Where's he worked?
Like everywhere really. He's done like most cuisines. He don't eat Chinese food because he worked there.
That's all right then. I'm all right with Chinese. Chinese, is it local Chinese or was it?
Nah, restaurant. He worked in restaurants like 4 to 5 star like all his life, and then now he's a manager of his own kitchen.
Great. So you've been brought up on good food.
Good food, like my grandma's the chef of the family. Though.
No one beats grandma's cooking though.
Nobody. Like
it's like, and then mum's cooking. But I suppose in yours it's dad's cooking.
Your dad's cooking, yeah. Mum can cook though, but like dad perfected the craft.
Yeah, I wish you'd never said that your dad was a chef. That puts me under some serious pressure. Cheers
Good food, man. I like good food. If it's good food, I'll let you know.
Well, this one, it's been inspired by you, so...
Definitely going to be good food then.
I do kind of want to know a little bit more about you. Though.
Yeah?
So like, 23 now, you're still fairly young, because I'm just like, old.
you don't look a day over 25.
Thanks, babes. But, so you're 23 now, and you said you've been doing it about 5 years. Mm-hmm. Why? Why did you go for it? Because I mean, it's quite a leap, innit? Or were your mates messing around? What took you on the road?
Do you know what? It's a crazy question because like I always loved rapping. Like I loved like watching music videos. Like when I was little, real little, I used to watch MTV Raps with my granddad.
With your granddad?
Yeah. Like my dad used to tape MTV Raps, and he used to have a mad tape collection of all the MTV Raps episodes that he filmed. So
what were you listening to
there? The first tune I lit off by heart was Busta Rhymes' Woo-Ha.
Nice. I saw that at Parklife last year.
Jeez, I've seen Busta Rhymes like 3 times in my life, like best performer like I've ever seen. From there, my sister also used to just watch MTV Bass. Yeah. And then she used to like make up dance choreos and make me learn them just so she could see somebody do the dance choreo. So like I had just a musical infatuation from young, like all my family, like my cousin's heavy into jungle, my dad was a drum and bass head from the 90s when it like all started, like nice. He got Marcus Intellect vinyls. Yeah. So my mum was heavy into R&B, auntie was a garage head, my other auntie's big in bashment, so just like...
So it's quite like...
Yeah, in my family, like, it's a big thing. Food and music are like the biggest things ever.
It's quite a broad sort of level of music influence you've had.
Yeah.
Which is probably why, when I listen to your stuff, you can hear it, both in yours and in levels, but like, when I've been listening to your stuff, I like it because every song's sort of different. Like you get some old school stuff, like you feel that could really be in the 90s hip hop thing, but then you get a grime. You have all these different influences, and then your rhymes over the top of it. I was listening to it, you do rhymes within the line, and then at the end of the line, and then there's couplets, and I don't get it.
Do you know what? I've recorded in loads of different ways because I went through a stage where I had like writer's block for like 2015 was me writer's block. I only released 2 EPs, one with Lee Scott called Be Movie Millionaires, and the other one called Smoke and Kills with Pete Cannon. And for some reason, for the life of me, I just couldn't create how I wanted to. So I spent that year just like making songs that I deem like not good. Other people's like, yeah, I should put it out, but I just didn't think they were good. So I started recording in different ways, like just freestyling the tune and then just like recording the tune bar by bar, writing it down, like sound, like walking about and recording like voice notes, just to like be able to get in a studio and record a tune on demand like every time. So
Because
It's just like what I came up with my form. I just end up saying whatever's real. And if it doesn't rhyme, it doesn't rhyme. I just need to say the next thing and just.
But like the flow of it's superb.
Yeah.
And, like, I've read quite a lot of things. Like Biggie, his flow was every time new artists come out, flows change. From like if you look at Curtis Blow, it was A B B or A B A B on the rhyme. And every time a new artist comes out, and you're sort of sticking to that, you're progressing rap and flow. In my opinion, and that's what I think is happening. So you're this new generation of rapper that's just pushing it forwards and making it better.
Sick. That's refreshing to hear, because like in these times you always hear like older heads saying they don't really like the new artists, and bearing that in mind before you record something, you can't, like, there was a time where I felt like if I make anything other than hip hop, I'm not gonna have like an audience anymore. Then on the other hand, it's like, well, you fresh face, you new, and this has been getting done forever, so you need to do something new. But I realized people had like a weird thing where it's like, I can't move on from this because of people's perception, but you got to do that, and then this perception stays the same, I think.
You got to go for it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you have. Like, today I was listening to When the Rain Falls. And that for me, because your earlier stuff, amazing. Barbershop, one of the, I love it. It's such a tune. I love like the flow of it. Skulls, tune. I'm a massive United fan.
Yes,
and he's my favourite player of all time.
Same.
So like when you were doing it, it was amazing. But When the Rain Falls, for me, it's sort of, I don't know. It seems like a progression of you. It seems like a progression of your lyrics. It's no longer just weed and girls, which is fine. And you were talking about that's just the sort of thing that you used to do. But I don't know. It seems more grown up. It seems more like a progressed lyric, if that makes any sense.
I love the fact that you said that, because When the Rain Falls was supposed to go on my album. The album's called Adapt, Progress, Evolve, APE.
Yeah.
So the album's just basically, it's got tunes that the album's originally going to be called Ratchet, which was my first Blur album, but I changed it to APE because every time, it took me like years, and every time I went back to like add to the album, I just was in a different mindset. So I've got tunes where I was like recorded then I was 20, 21, 22, and then it leads, like the last track is like me being 23. So that was in that playlist, but I just released it just to like kind of wean in what I'm about to do next.
But it's good, like obviously you're always going to stay true to yourself because you seem like that kind of guy. And like, you can have a laugh, and I think that's part of what your tunes are about. But this older thing, and you mentioned Brexit in it, and you're doing a mixtape.
Called Brexit.
Brexit mixtape. So you want to tell us a bit about that?
Basically, the reason why I call it a mixtape Brexit, because it's a total different sound, and it's a consistent. The sound's consistent, but it's totally different from anything that I've normally done.
Yeah.
This is This is like me. It's like a summer vibe. Me.
Nice.
It's just like party music. I wouldn't say party music. I don't know if you couldn't turn up to it. I don't know what people are going to take this mixtape away and do with it, and what situations they're going to play it in. But for me, it was just like uplifting, just literally talking about things that I do for fun and enjoy yourself. Like, I really focus on enjoying yourself. And then before the album, which is just like a whole journey of like ups and downs.
Yeah.
So
with quite a lot of your tunes, there's always positivity in it. There's a lot of positivity, peace. Is that just something that you try to take on at all times?
Nah, that's not even something that I try and take on. That's just how I think, and I can't help but think like that. If it's a shit situation, I can't look at it and think this is going to be this forever, because everything goes in cycles.
Yeah.
So no matter how big the cycle is, there's going to be a time, if I don't see it, my kids are going to see the brighter side, you know what I mean? Like,
it's good. Yeah.
It's going to happen someday.
Keeping it in you.
Yeah.
But being an artist, you're going to give that to other people as well. That's what you've got to think. all those hundreds of thousands of people that have been listening to your music on Spotify, because you see the numbers, hundreds of thousands of people have listened to your tunes and they're taking that positivity. Does that make you feel
do you know what,
validated?
I feel more time I feel validated when I see people say it, because when you see statistics, it's just numbers, and numbers are very cold, and it's like, Spotify could have just generated that just to make me look cool or something.
But every one of those numbers is a person.
It's crazy to think that. I can't comprehend that type of thing. I only really understand when people come up to me and go, I listen to your tune and it's helped me through whatever, or like, I listen to your tune, it helps me go out and enjoy myself, or it makes me sit back and reflect or whatever. Yeah. When people say it to me face on, it's like, I don't even know what to say in them situations. People think I'm being rude and I don't want them to talk to me. I'm just there like, me.
Bit like me. What you saying?
For real though, because for the most part, I'm just like at home, like in my ends, just doing normal stuff, and then to think people think because I've made music and it's like got a certain type of exposure, I'm living some life. I'm just like, nah. I'm just as I'm just as like flabbergasted if someone came up to you that you've never seen before and went, I really like the fact that you do whatever you do, you know what I mean? It's like, like sick. It's like mad.
I was reading an interview and it was saying like your peers now, so the lads you're working with and you.
Yeah.
It's all sort of Wu-Tang meets Happy Mondays. Have you heard that?
Yeah. I don't even know who wrote that, but I forgot his name.
So what I like about that is the fact that in Manchester it's such a musical vibe. Manchester, obviously we're doing this with Manchester's finest now. It's such a musical thing, Manchester as a place. So you have that old Stone Roses, Happy Mondays, all of those guys. And then you've got like the 90s MCs like Tom Piper and some of the guys from Levels. And then you're this new thing that is part of a fabric of our entire society in the UK. It's massive. And I don't know, does that not like faze you or?
Do you know what? I've never thought about it like that.
Because you're part of this three generations, and you're the next one coming through.
Me, I literally, I've only just now, like since I turned 23, just took music seriously. Before it was just like, I'm doing it and I know it's getting me by, but I'm literally so gassed off everything that's coming my way. This possibly can't be work, so I'm just going to enjoy. Like when you start doing music and then people feel like you're on a successful route or whatever, you might be inclined to go, oh, I need to start slowing down, take it serious. And I was just like, I got to get it while I can. So I'm just going to be out here. Anytime I go somewhere for the first time, I show up and I'm like, bare guys, like, this is me, Josh, like, take it in, because we just like a flicker of light in this darkness, aren't we? So you just got to enjoy it. I've never really thought of I've never thought of why I was getting booked. And I just like, when people come up to me and say, oh, we came here to see you, it's always like, really? Yeah. Literally, I've never thought of it as like I've never thought of it as a big thing. Like I know what I'm a part of is bigger than me and bigger than everyone else that's in it. But like I can understand that, but just that when I see that
without the cogs, it doesn't work.
When I see that, it just makes me just want to make more, and there's no stress, just enjoy it. There's no point in being overthinking. Just make sure you're doing as much as you're thinking. And
it's only work if you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying it,
definitely.
That's your thing.
Definitely.
It's like a calling, it's talent, isn't it? So you've just done Outlook Festival, haven't you?
Yeah, I just came back with my voice barely intact. I was like proper worried that, like last year, I came back tonsillitis, couldn't talk, had to do...
How do you get tonsillitis?
I'm going to blame the Croatian dust.
Yeah. That dust tonsillitis.
Dusty tonsillitis. But I couldn't talk, so this year I like took took bare precautions, and I came back and I sound smooth.
Good, good. You do sound smooth. It's good. How many people were you playing to over there?
There was a lot of people. The boat party was sold. Both my boat parties were sold out. First one was with Chimpo, Killer P, Spooky, Grand Mixer, but Spooky didn't make it, and Killer P didn't make it. So the replacements was DWE and Footsie, so you can't really complain.
No, not
then the Levels one was just even crazier.
Okay.
The year before we had this like 3-story boat, and then we was right at the top, and then Skittles and Sparks did stage dives off the top of it. So they put us in this boat where they had that you couldn't walk on the roof, and we're just inside.
I love the fact that Skittles is stage diving. When you meet him, he seems so like deadpan.
Once you're in, swear down, once you're in the once you're in the vibe, the energy that the crowd throws back to you, anything can happen. Like, I'm surprised I haven't spontaneously combusted on stage yet, just with all the excitement.
So what have you got coming up? What are you thinking of for the future?
Well,
obviously you've got the Brexit mixtape, videos.
Yeah, videos for Brexit mixtape. I got this tune called Little Rock. I shot it outside this Jamaican takeaway.
Which one?
It's called Little Rock's on Princess Road.
I don't know. I was just thinking of Jerk Junction.
Nah. This is in the ends. This. But yeah, I shot it there, and then I'm gonna do like maybe 2 more for Brexit, and then I've got a project with Biome that we're calling Chav, Council Housed and Violent.
I love it.
I'm gonna drop that, and then I've got B Movie Millionaires 2, the album with Lee Scott, that's gonna come out on Blah.
You are busy.
And my album, Adapt Progress Evolve, APE, coming out on Blah. So
when's that coming out?
I don't do release dates or anything like that. I don't have deadlines. I don't have deadlines. Once everything's like get sent to the distro and it's all in order, the distro will say, okay, it's going to be ready for then, and once they say it's going to be ready for then, that's the date.
That's, you know.
Yeah. Because I can't say anything. I was crap at like deadlines in uni, college.
We all are, yeah.
Yeah. If you say a deadline, I'm just going to give it the day after. I don't know why I said that day. Should have said that day.
Yeah, to be fair, when I was at uni, my grandma died about 8 times. Just for a 2-week extension.
Yo, swear down. But, yeah, like that's musically, that's the 4 things that I've worked on this year. They're going to be coming out one after the other. And we just need to find the perfect route for them to come out. If it was up to me, I'd just put them all out just now.
Is that just pure excitement?
Pure excitement, because I'm more like, now I've finished all these 4 projects, it's just made me go, oh shit, what am I doing now? What do I normally do? Okay, let's just make more music. So I'm literally just working on a new one now. With a producer called Dylan the Infamous. It's going to just be like lo-fi stuff. But
you're just a workaholic, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't feel like...
Well, because it doesn't feel like work, though, does it?
Nah. Do you know what? I went through like a weird patch, and I was like, oh, shit's happening around me that was out of my control. And the only thing that actually kept me sane was just music, just working on what I was doing. And it's... I use my work as my escapism and push me forward in a better, and put me in a better place than I was then. So
it's a good way. It's cathartic.
Yeah, got to just keep on
keeping on.
Yeah, keep on keeping on.
Well, you're a United fan as well, so it hasn't been a good few years, has it?
Nope, that was definitely out of my control.
Have you got any shows? Big gigs?
19th of September, got Broken Bougie at Hidden Nightclub. I'm gonna perform most of Brexit and give everyone like the old school waves as well.
Nice.
I like to mix it up, because I look back and I go, Frost, I have made so much tunes. Sometimes I don't even know what to don't know what to perform, and I get to a show and then someone will say the most obscure tune, and I'm like, you be the only one that know the bars in there. And then it's like, nah, me and my mates always play this. And I'm like, oh, I haven't even brought it. I was just, no, well, you're going to have to deal with Paul Scholes.
Is that one that people ask for the most?
Yeah.
I can imagine it will be in Manchester.
Yeah. Do you know what? Surprisingly, not in Manchester.
Really?
When I'm going like London, like
maybe,
Bristol, like all the southern places, you have like the kids that were the only United fans in their school or something, and you're like, yo, I fucking love that tune. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
It's a tune though. Is there ever a time when you reckon you'll get sick of it? Or do you just think it's that good a tune that you never will?
Tell you the truth, I don't listen to any of my old music.
As
soon as I listen to what I'm making at the time, and as soon as that's like packaged and sent out, I'm only listening to what I'm making next.
That's a good way of being. Moving forward as well.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people, a lot of artists there. They do some banging stuff, and then. Oh, hello.
Oh, snap! Jeez, these black Josh burgers.
I'm gonna get this out. We're gonna have a look at this.
Jeez.
So that.
Talk to me.
That is what I made for you. I had to think quite heavily about this. I got told a few little things, like fried chicken, like barbecue, obviously Caribbean style food, so brioche bun, barbecue fried chicken, Monterey Jack with like barbecue spices and sauce inside the cheese, so it melts out over the cheese when you oven cook it. We've got pulled chicken, barbecue pulled chicken, over the top, bit of lettuce, bit of baconaise.
Cheese.
Actually has no bacon in it at all.
That's amazing.
This is a Caribbean wing that we've drenched in a bit more barbecue sauce, and just for a laugh, popcorn chicken on the top. So this is you. This is going to go on the full menu. I'm going to stick it on the menu. I'm actually going to, because I think you're quite an inspiring guy, and I think you're good for the youth. So I'm going to market this. I'm going to put 50p on it, and every time one of these gets sold, I'm going to put it to a charity called Manchester Youth, which helps kids in deprived areas, kids with social and economic problems, kids who have like disabilities or special needs, to give them the chance to record music.
That's amazing.
So with this burger that we've named after you, that was inspired by you, hopefully you're going to be not just making people happy with your influences in food, but you're also going to be making kids happy and make music for the future.
That's mad. That's so sick.
So
I like that. I like that outcome.
I am bricking it a bit, I'm not going to lie. Seeing as your dad. Where did you say he worked? Was it Buckingham Palace?
Buckingham Palace, yeah. That was like.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, man. He's had a few jobs, like worked in like Mayfair and stuff.
Oh yeah,
he even worked at the Brit School.
I met Joshua Brooks.
You need to get him down here.
Manchester represent.
He used to work at the Brit School where Amy Winehouse went.
Anyway, do you want to dig in? Do you want to have a go? It is going to be messy, and they haven't brought any napkins.
Jeez. I'm a messy person anyway. I don't know what to.
I didn't want to say. Right, I want to go popcorn chicken first. So yeah, hopefully there's plenty of flavour in it for you. I didn't actually make this one, my chef did. So if it's shit, it's his fault.
It's got a chicken wing at the top of it.
You wanted a chicken wing?
I know, that's what's the greatest part about it.
Yeah.
A chicken burger. Different types of chicken.
Chicken four ways. Chicken four ways.
Chicken.
Because the thing behind that is your versatility as a lyricist.
Cheers! You see that there?
God, I am brushing your ego here.
This is a good burger.
What do you reckon?
Very nice.
That's yours. That's going on the menu full time. Black Josh burger.
The Black Josh burger. Right here at Joshua Brooks.
What I wanted to do was, on Nando's do a black card or a gold card, whatever it is. I wanted to make one of them, didn't have time. Just so you could come in. We can still pattern that. Yeah, we can. Why not? Write a song about it and I'll do it for you.
Oh, definitely get on this, going in all my songs. I'm trying to get people to come here, buy this burger, and donate.
Well, you're going on a playlist. So I do, when that Brexit mixtape comes out, I do want it.
I mean, I can give you that
before
now.
everyone else.
I can give you that right now. That's finished.
Did you do something with Manchester's Finest recently? What was that?
Manchester.
I've been told a bit. By Stephen Pankhurst.
My G.
Hated that.
Called Manchester Sampled. Basically, went into Piccadilly Records. Chose 5 vinyl. I had to go in there with a producer. I chose Biome from Levels.
Yeah.
And he went round, listened to vinyls made by Manchester artists. We listened to them, see which ones that he could work with. We brought 5 back to the studio, and then while he's making a beat, I was thinking of the song, and as soon as the beat was made, I recorded. In fact,
Wow.
I didn't even wait for the beat to be made. Every time I had an idea, I was going to the mic and just putting it down, and it just got made bit by bit. So by the time the beat was made, the track was made.
So it was purely just off the top of your head?
Yeah. And my friend Menace came through, and he gave us a verse as well. So got made even more efficient. Got a feature. He was Manchester born and bred, so.
In and out like that. Smash him on one of the shelves on the floor. See you later. Done it. I've smashed this out, dickhead.
And I really like it because it's a different vibe. I'm not really trying to do any. I'm not trying to follow any status quo with the tune. It's just like the hooks weird, the verses are weird. So the
It's quite a
beats
good
are
idea
weird.
though.
Yeah.
And I do like the fact that they're championing Manchester music. Because even though I'm from the North East, they actually class Manchester as my home.
Yeah.
And I always will. And I just think it's good what you're doing, it's good what they're doing. Because more people need to know about the high level of stuff that you're doing. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you finish that burger, mate.
Cheers. Very good burger.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for having a burger. Thanks for inspiring me to make it. And I hope it inspires kids. And you continue to do it and just continue progressing, really.
Thank you. Thanks for making the burger in honor of my name. Man. And I really, really like the fact that it's going to Manchester Youth and what you're doing there. I proper appreciate that.
Yeah, it's good.
Man.
It's good. It needs to be done.
I'm going to definitely plug that. I'm definitely, as soon as I get on my phone, I'm just going to plug this. I got my own burger. It's going to Manchester Youth. Yeah, man. Thank you. It's been an experience.
Right, nice one.